Hi, today we're going to have a look at how to convert a Notion form into PDF files, and specifically we're going to talk about form 1099 LTC. As you can see, this is a simple form which I've created over here, and once the user clicks on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in this particular database. I've already gone ahead and have created two entries out of the particular form onto the database, and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files completely in automation. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. This will help me create PDFs on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So Notion database is where all the information is already contained, and a Google document is where we'll be editing the entire template to convert to PDF files. You can use this automation to create any reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you're generating on everyday basis on a business with the proper setup. So let's click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will see every automation step that we need to take to generate the PDFs. So once you log in, the very first thing which you need to do is you need to add your database to this. So we already have this database available which we need to connect. After that, you need to add your document to the corresponding database. And finally, we need to start mapping all the fields of the database one by one onto the document to generate the PDF. So let's click on add Notion database, and we will be adding the database that we have over here. So let me copy the title of the database from here. So I'll just simply copy this entire title, go back to the select pages, and then just put the database title inside the search pages field. You should be able to see the form populate over here. Click on this and the form is now added up. So whenever you're adding any form or a database, simply put it inside the search pages field and then add it. Do not select the form or a database from the top level pages that you see over here. If you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database will not be added correctly. Also, if your database contains any relation properties, let's say database A and database B, you also need to add database A and database B over here so that all the relation and roller values will appear in the PDF file created. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not be visible in the PDF documents. Having considered all of this, let's click on allow access. And now we should get access to this particular form, which we can use for the automation steps. So sometimes it takes a while to load the database in this drop down. If it is not visible over here, simply click on reload database once or twice and the database should definitely appear in the drop down. It takes a while to load the database, so please have patience, but it should definitely be visible. Click on reload database once again, and then we should definitely be able to see the form 109 and LTC in the drop down. If you scroll down, you will be able to see all the properties of the form appear over here one below the other, which we can use for the automations. Next step is adding a document to this, so click on add Google document. If you already have any existing template file available for the form, you can go with the existing document option and you can choose the template file available that would be there on your drive. I don't have any template file available, so instead I will go with a demo document which it will create, and all the placeholders will be added to the document for my use case. So you can see it has created me this demo document with all the placeholders automatically added up, and every field that you see inside double curly brackets are the fields which have been fetched from the database and then they have been put in the document. So we have per diem, we have respondent, we have reimbursement amount. So every field that you see inside the database are already a part of the document that we have added over there. Okay, so when the PDF will be created, all these placeholders inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values that we get from the database, and then the PDF will be generated. As an example, the per diem field inside double curly brackets will be fetched from the per diem column over here when the PDF will be generated. Similarly, insured 10 will be replaced with the insured 10 value, and so on for all the other fields. Another thing to note over here is that you have these two additional columns, generate PDF and PDF file. If you mark any records as ready to generate in this particular column, the PDF will be created for those specific records and they will be generated in the PDF file column. So make sure you set your records to ready to generate whichever you want to convert to PDF before using the download option. Now, if you want to manually add any property onto the document, let's say I want to add per diem field, I will click on copy. I'll go to the document wherever I want to add it, and I will simply use Control V or Command V on my keyboard to paste the property. So you can copy paste any property onto the document like that, and it will automatically be mapped as per the requirement. Okay. And finally, we need to define how the PDF file will be named. So my PDF file, I want to name it as per the received by field that we see over here. So I will simply select received by from the drop down that we have, and all the PDF file will be named as per that particular column. Let's click on download PDF, and I will be able to generate the PDF directly inside the database under the PDF file column, and it will also be stored onto the downloads folder as well. So you can see the first file is already out. Let me click on this, and I should be able to see all the entries automatically mapped with the database values. So every placeholder has automatically been mapped with the database entries. Let's open up the second record. We should be able to see a similar pattern repeat over here. So here also all the entries have been correctly mapped. So we got two documents which were created with all the entries correctly mapped with the database values. Now besides this, if you want to automate this solution completely, you can click on setup Notion automation, and now this will completely automate the process of generating PDFs, which means you do not need to manually set up anything inside the PDF output dashboard to create a PDF. All you need to do is whenever a user clicks on submit and the entry appears over here, you simply need to mark the record as ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically be created right inside the database for you. This makes the process really easy and convenient, as all the automations happen directly inside the database while the PDFs are getting generated over here. So this removes the complexity of setting up PDF output from scratch, like adding the database and a document again and again to create a PDF, as everything happens live inside the database, and you can generate the PDFs 24/7, 365 days directly within the database. So I hope you start taking advantage of this automation available. If you have any questions on this, use this chat bubble at the bottom of the page where you can send me a question on your issues, or else you can go to the contact section at the bottom of the home page where you should be able to reach out to me with your queries, and I'll be able to address the same as well. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and take the best advantage of the automation available. So I hope this makes everything clear and you take advantage of the automation and start generating the PDFs on your own. And you can see it has started processing this document which we had marked as ready to generate, and it will soon be converted into PDF file right